Hi guys, welcome to Hybrid FX, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to catch huge trends using minor support and resistance. Yes, it's very possible, and we're going to dive into how to make that happen. Right now, I am on V25, which is a derivative pair. If you trade derivative, let me know in the comment section and let me know what pair you trade. So this is V25, and price at that point in at the point in time when I was trading this, because I'm currently backtesting with you guys. So at the point in time when price was currently at this point here, price was currently at this point here, and it was just doing huge, massive consolidation, and price was just consolidating massively around this place. So when I saw that when I noticed that price was actually consolidating, what I did was that I just at that point in time there was a time price was around this place. Price was just moving up and down around that place. So the first thing I did was that I used my horizontal ray, as I've just done, to map out my levels, like the levels in which price has been consolidating. You get? So the place with the rectangle, the place in which I mapped out a line here is my lowest of the consolidation, and of which this rectangle zone in which I did my support and resistance zone was actually the highest point price consolidated to. Let me use my brush tool so you can see. This is the highest points price got to, because that's where price started consolidating from, and then this is the lowest point of which price has gotten to. So I've mapped out my high and lows, but inside that consolidation, as you can see, using this line, this horizontal array that horizontal line that I drew, is that price was like did another minor support and resistance inside that consolidation. So what did I do? All I did was, when I noticed that price just went back up, did a retest, price did a retest, came back down close to the low of the consolidation, went back down again to that particular area, that particular region, that mini support and resistance region, use it to do support, and then came back down. What was I looking to do? I was just looking to wait to know whether price was going to break this low, retest. I would have just entered in for a sell around this place. You understand? If price broke the low of the consolidation. But no, price didn't do that. Price went back up and broke the high of the consolidation. Then what did I do? I just waited and positioned myself. I positioned myself for a retest on the high of the consolidation. Let me show you here. I waited patiently and positioned myself. It is very important when you are trading to wait for the market to come to you, to respect your analysis, because trust me, it always does. And waiting patiently is very difficult. Like, it can be very difficult because your mind will just be telling, like, your emotions will just tell you, why don't you take the trade now? Why don't you take the trade now? And taking trade at that point in time is 50%, like 50-50. You don't want to take a trade that is 50-50. You want to take a trade that you know the result is high in your favor. You understand? Like maybe 70% and above. You get? So as you can see, I've drawn out a mini resistance there. Price came. Sorry about that. Price came. Use this particular region that I've drawn. Used it to do resistance for a long time, like I've just shown you. And all of a sudden, price broke. Sorry. All of a sudden, price, I want to use the brush tool so you can be knowing what I'm actually doing. So all of a sudden, price broke that particular resistance, as you can see, and then came back to retest on that resistance. And then what else did I see? I saw an end pattern, because price went up, came back down, as you can see. So this was a clear end pattern. Of course, on that in that period, I was kind of skeptical, because this was actually where I took the trade. This was actually where I took the trade. I went in for a long, seeing this weak rejection here. So I went in for a long around that place, and I sent the this signal to my mentorship group. I sent the signal to my mentorship group. By the way, if you want to join my mentorship group. I offer a service for just $10, guys. Like as minimum as $10. You won't find this offer anywhere. So, you know, take it very, very seriously and take it as an opportunity for you to grab. You in months from now, you won't see it at this price again. So let's continue the teaching. So I saw that, that price retested around that zone, and all of a sudden price started buying from that region. Of course, price didn't just continue buying from there, but then price played itself and did its own thing. But that is where your psychology comes in. Having like being able to wait when price went in your favor, gave you some profit and came back, took your profit again back, and as you can see, it almost hit my stop loss at that point in time. I even got emotional with the trade, and I ended up extending my stop loss a bit because I was sure of the trade. So after that point in time, price just started buying all the way in a trend like manner. And let me zoom in more. Let me zoom in further so you can see that price, whenever price does a retest on a support and resistance zone, the next thing that is going to happen is a very, very huge big trend. Don't fall for it, guys. Like, don't fall for it. The same thing is happening right now on this pair, like currently right now, and I'm going to show you in a few minutes. And as you can see, zooming, like going up in the trend, price just continue buying all the way. I'm going to show you like a screenshot is going to show right now on your screen of which how price bought all the way to that, to that high, as you can see on my screen. So this is like the best way to turn that your small account to huge account. Of course, it is not very easy. Like trading is one of like the difficult, like most difficult things to encounter because it takes the hard-earned money that you've worked your ass out to make, and then you are just giving it all into the market, especially when you are just learning and you are trying to gain experience. So that is how it is, guys. So literally, this is how to catch big trends using minor support and resistance. As you can see, I caught this trend from this minor resistance at this point in time. Right here, I'm just hoping that you are getting one or two from this class. I'm sure you are doing so. If you are doing so, just smash that like button so I can know that you're actually gaining value from this short video. So just on the flip side, I don't want to make this video long. Just imagine price broke and retested on the low of the consolidation. What would I have done? I would have just waited for candlestick confirmation, because this is already on my 15 minutes. I'll have just waited for candlestick confirmation, like weak rejection, evening star, and all, and then I'll shoot in for a short. And then as price continues to go in my favor, I'll tighten my stop loss, and then you know that's how it is until I realize that price is already validating my trend. Then I will opt out. So that is just how it is, and this is actually how to catch huge trend using minor support and resistance. Yes, that is the end of the video, but I promised while I was making this video that I was going to show you what VIX 25 is actually doing right now, because it's doing something similar to what happened right there. VIX 25 is at a very major resistance level right now. It is tapping a very major resistance level right now, and then it has tapped this 2200 zone on this psychological level around this place. And if you notice, let me use my trend line. Price has been tanking down. So as you can see, the trend has shifted from an uptrend now to a downtrend. So if you're a smart trader, as you can see that price was, as you can see, price was, oh, sorry about that. Price was consolidating around this, from this my green line here to the blue line I drew. Let me use my brush tool so you can see that clearly. Price has been doing consolidations. As you can see, price has been consolidating. So right now, I'm just folding my hand, waiting to see if price is actually going to tap into the low and continue buying, you know, or buying, coming back to do a retest. on the high of the consolidation, then I'll shoot in for a buy. Or price does the reverse at this point in time, as price is going down at this point in time, price will just come down to the low of the consolidation, then do a retest on the low of the consolidation. Then once I see a candlestick confirmation that a weak rejection showing that is going to the downside, then I'll shoot in for a shot. So that is what I'm actually seeing currently on the 25. I'm waiting patiently to see the trade. In my next video, I'm going to update you on what actually happened and how I was able to manage the trade. Hopefully, we'll be in profit, guys. That's the end of this video. If you like this video, do you want to smash that like button? Also, smash the subscribe button, and then I'll see you in my next video, guys. Peace out.